Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Actually, I'm not good, but what else is new? Can I help you?
Yeah,
What is your name?
My name is Edward McMahon, and I'm a senior investigator here at the OCC.
Thank you.
I understand you want to file a complaint here, but you want to videotape.
Am I not in a public institution seeking public services, and should I not be allowed to videotape receipt of that?
The OCC procedure, since it's an OCC interviews, we don't videotape any of our complaints.
That is fine. That's not an answer to my question. Is it illegal for me to do?
May I finish, please?
Oh, please. I'm sorry.
Again, I hadn't finished, but what we do is we do not audio tape any of our procedures. We don't videotape. We audio tape our interviews, and we're more than happy to provide you with a copy of the audio tape. Right now, we don't allow any videotaping of the procedures.
So you're telling me that seeking public services in a public institution, I'm not allowed to videotape my receipt of that. You know, you're offering me a Hobbesian's choice, your rules and procedures, as opposed to what the law allows. Is that correct?
Well, I'm telling you, we're more than happy to accept the complaint.
And I'm more than happy for you to come out here in a public area and take my complaint so that I can videotape it, as opposed to your Hobbesian's choice of disobeying my civil rights and my ability to videotape.
We'll be more than happy to take your complaint in an interview room, so it's not in a public place, because...
Well, no, I want it in a public place so that I can videotape. If it's in a private room, you'll tell me that your procedures don't allow me to videotape, and that's a Hobbesian's choice that I, as a public citizen, choose not to have forced upon me. I want my rights to public services at a public institution and the videotape of that respected. Now, can you do that? And if not, well,
no, I cannot at this time allow you to videotape an interview, an OCC complaint interview. If you'd like, what I could ask you to do is possibly put it in writing, and I can vet it with our attorneys and come back with the proper result, hopefully.
The proper result. So today, if I'm being denied access and accommodation to these services, the law is being broken if the attorneys come back to you and say that I'm entitled to videotape in a public area. So today, basically, the law will be broken against me by the rules that you have set. Please allow me to finish.
You're absolutely correct. Sorry.
By the rules set in place, which may not be based on law, but may just only be based on risk management procedures to thwart and evade somebody's civic rights.
We are more than happy to accept your complaint today, and that's what we're offering you the services that we would offer to anybody and everybody who walks in.
Only if they go behind closed doors in an investigative, like you said, session where I can't videotape. Correct or incorrect?
That's correct. We're not going to allow you to videotape this today.
So then how can you be accepting my complaint if I'm willing to give it to you now and everything else in this public place for you to go forward?
That's your choice.
Well, I'm more than happy to give it to you right now and go forward.
I'm not going to do it.
Obviously, it's not my choice, sir. So please do not give me a spin.
Your option is to come into the interview room. We will conduct an interview with you. We will give you a copy of the audio tape. If you don't want to do that today, that is your choice.
No, sir. That is a Hobbesian's choice that evades my legal rights. My legal rights are to be able to come into a public place, you know, use the services and videotape it in the public place if I need to be able to do that. Your allegation that these procedures are legally correct when it comes to my rights is simply that. So why don't we just allow you to continue with the city attorney, and since you won't take my evidence today, which I'm willing to give you in public, it can be noted as a denial of access and accommodation based on your Hobbesian's choice of do it our way or the highway, which of course evades all my civil rights. And I'm really glad that I'm at the OCC just to show the lack of civil rights that a person has, the entire farce. Oh, and for your information, all this will probably be uploaded to YouTube for the world to know. So thank you very much. Obviously, I will not take your Hobbesian's choice, which evades my rights. I will once again state for the record, I am more than happy to give you everything in this public setting so that I can videotape that, because I already realize it's going to be risk managed away, but so that we can continue. Your Hobbesian's choice of doing it your way or the highway to go behind closed doors is not an alternative, nor is it access and accommodation for me.
That's your decision. Thank you.
Actually, it's not my decision. It was your decision not to offer me the access and accommodation.
Since you don't want to file a complaint today,
I do want to file a complaint. You are misrepresenting that.
here's the complaint form that you...
No, sir, I'm not taking it back. You're trying to give it back to me without allowing me to file the complaint per the process in which I'm allowed as a public citizen. It is your problem, not mine. Thank you. I will follow up.
Thank you.
And you will contact me after you contact the city attorney, correct? Or is this just going to fall by the wayside again?
let me check. Your contact number is 415-922-7781.
Right, and you don't want to take a copy of the video that I have right here for the stay away. You don't want any of my other information.
And your home address is 1369
B. Hayes Street.
B. Hayes Street.
So I take it you don't want to take the copy of the video, which I'm willing to leave? Oh, wonderful. Well, then here.
You can take it whatever you'd like.
Oh, no. It was only behind closed doors that you were offering to take it. No, that is not true, sir. It's on the video. Here is a copy of the stay away video that happened. And if you'd like, I can give you copies of everything else, the supporting documentation, and you can go copy them and bring them back, or we can just talk about it later on.
Happy to copy whatever
That would be wonderful. All right. This is the DA's filing that there was no stay away order. This is the 400 McAllister. This is the IDR, which describes the incident and how the officers failed, and of course the Department of Public Health, response saying that they did not have a stay away order, no such document. Here is a copy off the videotape of the document that was provided to the officer and the stay away that he points to and tells me that if I come in, he's going to arrest me. And when I ask him if it's bogus, will he arrest the Department of Public Health? Of course, no answer, no advocacy. And here is a copy that I've already filed with the Sheriff's Department regarding the incident. Because, like I said cleverly, everything is set to evade people's rights. And here is a copy of the incident report that I'd already filed regarding this incident with the police department. So please make copies and bring them back.
Will do. We'll be ready.
Thank you. So as stated earlier, the Hobbesian's choice was naturally the only thing that we're going to provide. It was very, very wonderful that, he now is claiming he wants to take my paperwork. I guess it must be the video recording of, the procedure where he was about to not take it. Now, regardless of whether they take my paperwork or not, access and accommodation, it doesn't mean they're going to start the investigation. They can just say they've received everything. So I still don't know whether the services will be provided or followed up upon. But I will question him about that when he comes out. It's awfully curious also that, of course, they naturally didn't quote the law. They just throw you into a set of policies and procedures that are, most likely not legal, but since people don't know their legal rights, that's how another circumvision is set. And, of course, naturally the Hobbesian's choice, which is, our way or the highway, which, of course, is not even a valid option. But, the average person, probably 90% would walk away. It's a very wonderful risk management tactic. However, as usual, it completely fails when it comes to performance, duty, responsibility, professional ethics. Oh, the list just goes on and on and on. How long does it take to make copies, one might wonder? Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off again because naturally, I guess they're going to take another 10 minutes before they even come out after having made the copies. You know, these calls to the city attorney must be fast and furious at this point. Too bad a person really just can't get any help at any of his public institutions that he goes to seeking public services in this wonderful United States of America, which of course respects every citizen's not only human rights, civil rights, but their medical, legal, and humane rights. Oh, what a wonderful illusion.